No, we're here now. I'll take Chris's. Take Chris's chair. It's over. Chris, will take your chair. Never thought this would be. Boom.
Pastor Greg starting the show off with a $9.99 super
Pastor
chat.
Greg, you guys are too good to us.
He did that for the huddle, too.
And I was going to say thank you for that on the huddle. I got sidetracked with Guthrie, Carl Albert, and all that other stuff. Thank you very much, Pastor Gray. We very much appreciate that.
Oh, good. He's going to be out of the chair tomorrow, too.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's awesome.
That is good. Starting to move around.
And we really appreciate your support. You've been a mainstay for us. You really have.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
GF Guthrie checking in with us.
GF Guthrie.
Someone came up to me today and go, I think I know who GF Guthrie is.
I hear that every week.
Yeah.
Hear it every week.
They said, I think I know who GF Guthrie is.
Every time?
And they say, do you know? I said, I don't know. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we live? Yeah, we are. Jesus.
No.
We probably need to start locking the door after.
The last 2 Wednesdays, I've
council
come up
lady probably threw
the downstairs door.
Neighbor probably locked it.
Yeah, they lock it on the way out.
After our picks last, we might need.
I know. Well,
Yeah, lock it before you leave.
Yeah.
Lock it before you leave.
No, come on up. Got something for you.
What is he doing?
3 seconds.
Okay.
We're ready. Okay, got to do the show, boys.
Okay.
T. Fred says hello.
Keep your head.
So
See you, boys.
Love you on open mic.
I think we got a lot. A lot.
It's live?
Yes.
Wait, did they see us?
Yes, meathead.
On the biggest bird.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Phil, I think we will have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I
a
think
lot
so,
to
too.
get in here.
Oh, we're going to talk about the WNBA Finals being in Game 4 of the
Who?
WNBA Finals.
That's still a thing?
I said that last week, and I just got alerts.
No, is it really?
It is, yeah. For some reason, I don't know why.
All right, so Phil, I got some news.
Okay.
We predictions that the show will last until 10 o'clock. T. Fred, that will not happen.
No, that will not happen.
Yeah.
I just posted to see if you're getting Facebook on here or not.
Okay, we'll see if it pops up here in a second.
That's exactly what the WNBA needs, T. Fred.
What's that?
They need it. They're going to add a team in the Bay Area.
That'll fix everything.
The NBA will be paying for that.
Hold on, let's see here. T. Fred reporting the WNBA has announced that it is adding a team in the Bay Area. More on this at 10 o'clock.
I could just care less about a sport than the WNBA. And it's not, and the reason I say that, it's not because it's women's basketball. It's the attitude of many people in that league.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Let's see here. Guthrie, Oklahoma, Channel 1. Hello, boys and girls. Pastor Greg says, the wife and I can escort you guys from the building. Wink.
Good.
Yes.
We got plenty of lead. We're good.
Oh, throwing lead downrange.
Okay, Phil, I got some news for
Okay,
you.
I'm
That's,
ready.
well,
You push button yet?
not yet. No.
Oh.
That will could affect your drive
My drive?
to and from work, to and from home.
Ooh. I like that.
Got some news for you, Phil. Could be happening.
Have the sidewalk started yet?
I heard a rumor.
You heard a rumor. Okay.
Is it a roundabout?
Ooh.
Dude, is it a roundabout?
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome to the Open Mic Podcast.
I want to go home.
Wednesday, October 18th. Might take you a little longer to get home in the future.
Why?
2023, we have a fun show in store for you. Guthrie folks, got some stuff for you coming up here in a second. Phil, your swimming pool's not looking good.
My pool looks fine. Oh, closed it 2 weeks ago.
We'll talk about that.
Blue tar.
There's a bunch of stuff that we need to get into here. A lot of local stuff here in Guthrie. But glad to have you on board. How's everyone today?
Well, it was great until about 15 seconds ago.
It's a long time, Phil.
So,
Dang it. Why?
well, it's not established quite yet.
What's that?
You know what?
People want to know.
You know what? I'm running for city council.
Oh,
Just a sec.
breaking news. Push the button.
Running for city council. I'm running for city council.
Who you going to go against?
I don't care. I'm putting a stop to this.
Phil is
You
in
just
Ward
one
2.
vote. You just one vote, though.
Huh?
You just one vote.
And Tanya. Well,
Oh, you mean
Oh, on the board. On the board. Yeah.
You mean if I somehow? I don't think I can beat either one of those guys.
well, I think it's a couple years. I can't remember.
Who are they? Who are they?
Jeff Taylor
Oh, you can beat him.
and
Yeah.
Brian Bothroyd.
Oh, you can't beat Brothwaite.
I don't think I can beat either one of them.
You can beat Taylor.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, and I couldn't stand the embarrassment if I lost either one of them. So I'm out. Not running. Not running.
Man, it feels like there was like 50,000 things I wanted to talk about today, and I'm trying to remember what they were before we maybe ruined Phil's
Oh
life.
boy, Eddie Faulkner's watching.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, Eddie, I got things for you. I got questions. I got questions.
Eddie, get up here now.
I got serious questions. I almost died in one of these things about
I will
24 years ago.
we will have facts about this. This is the wrote the article today, and it's the first time
Wait, so you wrote an article? I'm just now hearing about this, and you wrote an article?
I sat on it for a few days. Actually, I got the packet on Friday, read through it. I couldn't go to the council meeting last night because I had a baseball game, so I just now got to it today.
On my way, Eddie says.
Come on up.
So we'll have some information on this. There's some back history to this as well, and I knew when this went out.
I know what's causing this.
Because I really hadn't been told. I hadn't been. This kind of came out of nowhere for me on Friday. Of course, I was busy Friday, Saturday, Sunday with state tournaments, and so I really didn't get to a whole lot. But when I saw that, I go, man, I can't write this story till later. But this will not be good. Public perception will not be good. It's one of those deals. You lived here all your life, and you write news stories. You know your audience, and you know situations. And I'm not surprised one bit. And I haven't looked at the comments on social media in the last couple hours. I can only imagine what they are by right now.
I think it's going to be great for the community.
I'm going to punch you right in the throat.
I enjoy them.
We'll have the facts here in a second.
Do that.
We'll have the facts here. We'll provide as much facts as we can here in a second. And I will have some pros and cons.
More pros than cons.
I'll
probably.
have some cons.
So you have more pros, you have more cons.
I'll have cons.
I think I will be able to balance those out.
Of course you will.
No, I think I will. I'm. We'll see. We'll let this play out. Okay.
The fans don't know Scottish don't know what we're talking about yet.
Okay. Who doesn't?
Our audience.
Okay. We're getting there.
Jesus.
Okay. So the story. If we're going to talk about it here in a whole lot, but we will. And trust me, I've got messages from landowners in the area already.
Oh, it's a problem.
So the city of Guthrie, with the vote of 4-0 last night, only four council members, 4-0, have agreed to go out to a formal application to resurface Sooner Road from Division Street. Let me build up the past here real quick. The city of Guthrie has tried multiple times, 2 or 3 times, to resurface, repave Sooner Road from Division to Seward.
Perfect. Because it's been bad.
Good decision.
Yeah, great
Which,
decision.
Good decision.
Great
which is
decision.
city limits.
Good decision.
That would be a great decision.
Great
Okay?
decision.
They've tried that multiple times. Now, on Sooner Road, many people know there's one bridge, but really there's 2 bridges on Sooner Road. Kind of hides there. So in the past, the city has tried to get that road resurfaced, How much do you think it would cost to do? It's probably about a mile. Probably a mile.
With Biden inflation, $3.2 million.
$3.2 million for resurfacing and rehabilitation of the road and 2 bridges.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, it's plus the 2 bridges.
Go ahead.
Already said it.
3.2 million is what you think it would cost?
Yep.
Okay, Phil.
5.5.
Okay, $9 million.
Oh boy.
$9 million.
We
Of
can
course.
get Phil's brand new swimming pool for that.
Well,
Now you're throwing.
further discussion on the swimming pool here in a little bit as well.
Oh, it's good.
So, Guthrie has failed in these to obtain these grants, federal, locally, state, all that stuff. So now with the council,
there's a picture.
There's the picture. I'll share it here in a second, Phil. Everyone will get.
Sweet
Everyone,
Jesus.
I got pictures. Everyone's going to get to see it here in a second as well. I knew this was going to.
Where's that? Okay, where exactly is that at?
Hold on. I knew that.
We're getting there.
When this story, when I saw this and I saw it, I was like, this is going to go. I know the audience. I know my people. I know my Guthrie people very well. So the formal application was approved last night to go to ACOG, which is the Oklahoma. It's a layer of ODOT. Don't want to get into it. They have this year. Normally they have like $40 million to pass out to help with grant monies. This year, $80 million.
Oh boy.
So
He's giving money away.
So
Phil.
this project's likely to happen. Likely to happen. We'll get there though. We'll ease into it. Phil.
So is this debacle part of the resurfacing of the?
Okay. So the application
Bad decision.
for this $2.6 million project,
How much?
$2.6 million.
Okay.
Guthrie will have to match 20% of that, so $500 some odd thousand.
Got that petty cash.
Yeah. ACOG, the state will get the 2.1 million. However, it will not be resurfacing from Division Street to Seward.
Oh.
It will not go that far.
Well, what the hell? So we're going to build this arbitrage? That's stupid.
Hold on. This project calls for.
Eddie, you better get up here.
This calls for, there's a signal light at Sooner and Division
Correct.
by the convenience store.
The
and
worst signel, by the way, almost in the town.
We'll get to that.
Four-way stop. If it's red, you stop. When it's green, you go.
It will be green, yellow, red, all back to green.
That's correct.
Well, then fix
That is
the
correct.
light.
That is
So
correct.
stupid.
Then
That
fix
is-
the light.
I said it's the worst light. That's why I said it.
Okay. So
I want it fixed.
That's correct. So you have South Point Baptist Church right there, that intersection. So that's the area. That is a signalized traffic area. That will go away, and a roundabout will be added.
That's beautiful. That's a good thing.
That is a roundabout. So right here,
How much does that cost?
right here, this is all part of the 2.6 million. Hold on, there's more. Hold on, don't hold your comment here in a second, Phil. There's more. So here's South Point Baptist Church, and here's where the traffic signal light is right now.
See right there where your little thing is right there?
The cursor.
Go a little bit to your left. Okay, now a little to your right. Down. Right about there, that's where I'll forget about the roundabout, drive straight through the roundabout and go into the parking lot of the church.
You'll only do it once.
Okay, so and then Sooner Road will be resurfaced
To where?
Lake Road.
That's short of my house! The freaking road from Lake Road out to Seward is a train wreck.
It's the worst part of the road. Yes.
What the hell are they thinking?
Slow down. We're gonna get the heartbeat down. I tell
I'm
you
gonna
what.
start sending all my bills for all the busted stuff on my trucks to the city. Let them pay for it.
Hold on.
That's ridiculous.
Hold on. We're gonna
Good
work
job,
it-
Eddie.
We're gonna work this out here in a second. Okay.
I like it.
I don't know if it's gonna be to your.
Hey, I lived in Kansas for a long time. I loved roundabouts. Roundabouts make everything nice and flow easy.
Okay.
Go roundabouts. I like.
So-
I'm all in for roundabouts.
Okay.
Phil,
Just leave a crappy road so you can build an ugly ass roundabout. That's great.
it protect people. There was honestly a wreck there. Remember?
There's been a lot of wrecks out here. Are we doing anything out here?
It was a fatality.
Are we doing anything out
fatality
here?
wreck right
Are
over
we
here.
doing anything out here?
Well, no, we're gonna do this first.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. We'll leave the crappy road for 3 miles, but we'll build a roundabout. Makes
Correct.
perfect sense.
Okay.
Perfect sense.
Because I don't ever go past Lake Road very often.
So
Steph's happy.
the way to look at this is they've tried this. Ideally, they would love to have Sooner Road all the way to Seward, but they failed. Not necessarily failed.
So you're just going to give up?
Happen.
Just going to give up?
So do you look for any sort of win, something to? I will say this: all this roundabout money could be extra money. To be awarded a grant, you have to help. This ACOG has to award this, so you have to do. They're all about safety, how many people they can do in there.
Safety, exactly.
So for Guthrie to win, this is the plan that the city of Guthrie has come up with to get something.
Sounds safe.
With that being said, it needs to be on Sooner Road, and it needs to be like Seward to the north is really, really bad.
It's horrible.
Like the Lake Road is not horrendous.
No.
After Lake Road,
it's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. That would be a lot better.
My truck has no suspension. Every time I drive to Phil's house going to work, it's
And the reason it's horrible, all those damn trucks got diverted down there forever a few years back, and the road is just destroyed.
yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. So, yeah. So that's the. I think it's going to be. I think it will be a worse. So it's a start.
So
they tried 3
So
times.
we want something, so we're just going to throw in this roundabout so we can get a half a mile of road fixed. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to spend taxpayers' money on a roundabout, which you can debate is needed or not needed, but we want that little half mile. Now, forget that we're going to leave the 2.5, 3 mile stretch that's a complete train wreck, completely broken. Perfect government decision.
Now,
Absolute perfect government decision.
My understanding is
Just
there's.
fix the light, right, Phil?
Fix the damn light.
Fix the light. I agree.
I think there is an updated photo of this that was sent out. It's not major change, but I think it's an updated photo of this deal because on this picture, from one thing that I know that is probably changing a little bit. It's not going to help you, Phil, but
Of course not.
South Point Church right here shows only one exit entrance. I think that will change.
Well, that better change.
Somewhere in here. But
Jesus upset with you.
exactly.
Jeez, man.
So here's the other part of this.
There's another part, Phil. Hang on.
I'm sure it's going to get worse.
You get all this here. I think this sets you up for the future of Sooner Road. So you
What's
do
that, 10, 15 years?
well.
Yeah, you won't be here.
I'll be dead.
Yeah. Ideally,
Be gone.
you get this year's, and then maybe next year, the year after, go out there.
I think that's a terrible spot for a roundabout.
Horrible spot for a
That's
roundabout.
not very. I don't think that's very good.
Makes no sense to have a roundabout there.
The first thing that came to mind is that is a lot of money for a section that isn't really needed.
And how much is a roundabout by itself?
I don't think they quite break it down.
Oh, I'm sure they don't want to.
But I was, the whole project's 2.6, so I was
Roundabout's about 2.8, about 2.4. Yeah.
I would think it's a super majority of
Oh, it's an absolute super majority. Of it.
Yes, yes.
At least it goes to Lake Road, right, Steph?
Steph, we're not friends anymore.
You breaking up right now?
No,
Breaking news.
I'm just,
never mind.
just being angry.
And Janet be happy about it.
About what?
Going at least to Lake Road, the new surfacing.
Well, I'm happy for the people of Lake Road. I think that's great.
Yeah, Eddie be happy.
But the absolute worst part of it is after Lake Road.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
100%. You're right.
I mean, it's like driving through a minefield going down that road. It's terrible.
It's like driving down a dirt road without the gravel. It's just bumpy and terrible.
But if you tried 3 times, you have to scale it back, and this was.
What is our obsession with doing roundabouts or bump outs? We have this obsession with doing these things in Guthrie.
This would be the first roundabout in Guthrie, right?
No, well, we tried to do bump outs before.
Correct.
We have this obsession with them.
It was like the bump outs, which I was in favor of, are about a 50-50 thing.
You wanted to get rid of parking downtown for bump outs?
It would have been maybe 1 or 2 spots. It wouldn't have been
Which
very
we
many.
can't afford any. I mean, we have no place to park now.
You can walk the beautiful town. And pedestrian
I
safety.
hate driving in this town after school until like 6 o'clock. It's terrible. It's so
growth.
packed.
It's growth. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Now, in fairness, will the roundabout help with the additional traffic flow that we're going to have that we've been talking about with all the growth and stuff? Will that help?
No chance.
I'm asking. Well, I don't know.
You don't have to stop at a stoplight. That's the only.
No, you got to slow down to 4 miles an hour and do all this funky stuff.
And make sure the people who've never seen them before don't hit you.
Don't drive straight through
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right, so let's.
Why couldn't you have ended the show with this? Now I'm in a completely terrible mood. I don't even want to be here.
Right, I understand.
That's good. It makes you feel better now.
Well, I think the swimming pool thing here in a second might help you get more.
Oh, that's good because he doesn't want the kids to go swimming, so it's probably a good thing.
They can come to my house. I don't care. Do you think I care?
You're gonna let 30 kids come?
I
to your
don't
school?
care. I don't.
Let's see here. Guthrie, Home Channel 1. South Sooner has to be fixed somehow.
Apparently not.
Not anytime soon.
Apparently not.
The roundabout will blow the people's minds.
That's a fact. It will. Yep, it will.
Yeah, Steph says Lake Road is great. Sarah says nothing better than people trying to learn to use a roundabout. You do have to concentrate.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
do.
You do have to concentrate. Oh, I got to go to church out there.
I want to see all the churchgoers trying to exit after church, especially with one exit.
Well, there's two now. I think there's going to be two. I think it has changed. So I just don't have the updated photo that I think is floating around.
So who voted 4-0 to do this?
So last night in attendance was Vice Mayor Grant Aguirre,
Okay.
Jeff Taylor,
Okay. Target.
Yep.
Adam Ropp,
Okay.
Chris Williams.
and Tracy Williams.
Okay.
Those were the 4 votes. Not really a whole lot of.
Where's their bills at?
Vacations.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There wasn't really a whole lot of back and forth. Now, I will say this. City staff is to throw all the ideas. City staff can say, hey, you know what? Let's paint every house pink in Guthrie.
I like that idea.
They can.
Mosquito Authority.
They suggest these to the city council members. Council members have the ultimate voting.
And
They can say, you know what?
Cancel the game tomorrow. I don't even want to go out. Just cancel the game tomorrow night. I don't want to do anything now.
You'll get like in your 90s and just,
My onesie.
yeah.
Yeah.
You wearing sweaty pants tomorrow?
Oh, no, it's Carl Lambert. Suit.
Oh.
Suit tomorrow. This wouldn't bother me as much if they weren't doing the roundabout on the worst road in the city limits of Guthrie.
Well, it's a state highway.
I'm talking about Seward, or going between Division and Seward. Talking about Sooner Road.
Sooner Road, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we're putting a... Never mind.
I'm with you, Phil. I think it's a bad idea.
Well, I think that's the super majority of people. I think that's the other thing. That's why I said. That's why I meant to say this. You know, staff comes up with the different ideas, and they're trying to find ways to get wins because they've had 3 losses. So you're trying to find a win, and
Trying to find a way to spend taxpayers' money if we
so
don't need it.
so then after
Makes sense.
like council members get. Here's the thing that it's always interesting because. Like I said, I didn't know anything about this until I saw the packet, and I was like, "Oh boy, I'll deal with that later." But really, the citizens have no choice in this.
That's what I was going to ask you.
No,
so
none.
they voted 4-0. So what's if the citizens do now know about this and they call their city council member? Can there be like a revote to say, "Hey, no, never mind, we don't want to do that"?
It's basically there's right now what last night's vote was to submit the formal application.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's just to submit the app.
To submit the app to see if they can.
They will probably get it approved because of...
Well, ACOG said
Chris said,
ACOG says if you do this, this, and this, it'll probably help your chances.
Yeah. So,
so
they're going to get... It'll get approved.
Yeah, and they have 40 million extra this year
Oh, extra.
to give away. ACOG does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ACOG does. So, but that's what make it difficult about being a city council member is if you have 8,000 people who don't like it.
Then you vote no.
I mean, like 10,000 people in Guthrie can despise it, but 4 people can vote.
Yeah.
vote for it.
Yeah.
That's it's just not Guthrie.
Tina's got a good comment.
That's just everything here. So,
Tina Smedley, my favorite board member. She's got a good comment.
let me pull that up here, Phil. I will let you read that. We got EMS questions. We can work about that here in a second.
about EMS.
Go ahead, Phil.
Tina says, I have a roundabout in my office complex and almost get hit once a week because people don't know how to use them. I can see it up there now.
Oh, you can?
I just read it, though, so I knew what it was. Yeah.
Okay, I got some more information to share along.
Oh, text messages coming in.
No, it's just going through my notes here.
Oh.
Going through my notes. keep mentioning ACOG, the one who's going to be awarding this, and I think they're going to get it. But they told city that the project submission needs to be broken into pieces. And I kind of talked about it earlier. If you get this done here this year, maybe after that it sets up the future road project.
Maybe possibly could be someday.
Yeah. And
Some of your house.
not only ACOG, but they're going to be trying to find other funds to work on to find Seward Road.
So to go left now, we're going to have to go.
Well, no, actually, Phil, this might be easier for you because you're driving down Division and you just go in the roundabout and you do a circle.
I do that now.
Do it now.
I do that now.
Does it right
Oh,
now.
okay, no change then.
Okay, but coming the other way, going into town.
Oh, yeah, the other way.
Jordan Chapel Hodge had a great question on Facebook. Will the speed limit change on Division? I feel like people drive too fast.
It will have to. Yeah, it will have to. You can't do 55 in a roundabout.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
Well, you can,
So
but you're
is-
not going to round about it. You're going to go right through it.
So as soon as you exit, there's gonna be like a sign that says 35 immediately. So you go from 85 to 35. You're gonna have to
85? What the hell? Where the hell are you driving?
go off the interstate, right?
Larry says,
85?
You get a 10 mile per hour.
Larry
cushion.
says Oklahoma drivers can barely drive in a straight line. A roundabout is going to be dangerous. Now, the roundabout has been included in every submission for the last 3 years for the project. It will handle up to 25,000 cars per day. Current traffic counts on Division are approximately 10,000 cars per day.
Oh, that sounds like it's a good idea. Safety
Or fix the light that's there and leave it alone.
and save 2.4
And
million.
use that money doing the road.
The traffic light does need some.
Yeah,
But
traffic
you
light's
can-
terrible.
Yes.
I was driving home the other day and it was green and then went yellow. I was like, oh, I'm not going to stop. And then green, yellow, red, green.
Boom. Yeah, green.
I'm like,
yeah, it's done to me too.
yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Sarah's right. Chris, you're going to have so many wreck calls when that roundabout's open.
Well, and there,
Let's set a camera up there.
That's actually a good idea.
I got some church people I can.
That's actually a good idea.
Let's do that.
Well, okay, so a few things on the wreck. There could be wrecks anywhere. With the roundabout, if I play the other side of this, the speed limit is going to be lower. So if you have a crash, it's probably not going to be as more impact as you have a 55 or 60 or 75.
Because we've been Chris driving down that road. And it's,
So outside of the obviously horrible fatality that we had just this past year out there.
I think we have another fatality in the county tonight as well.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But outside of that fatality, I don't recall, and I could be wrong, but I don't recall a lot of horrible wrecks at that stoplight.
There was one pretty bad last year. It was a double fatality at Sooner and Division.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry,
But
I'm
saying
getting
other than that one, over the last 20-some years that we've lived here,
Usually, when there are wrecks at that intersection, they're pretty bad, just because of the height,
speed
the speed.
and everything.
Yeah. So,
yeah. All right.
wrap it up.
Yep. Hit the button. Let's go home.
the increment. I missed the traffic circles in Germany.
They were on High School Huddle too.
They were.
Oh, there is another fatality. That's terrible.
Yep, down in South County. I'll have to work on that a
Bless
little
their
bit later
hearts.
on. So,
Prayers to everybody involved in that and their families. That's terrible.
yep. The roundabout will get rid of traffic lights and save money.
Who said that?
Guthrie, Oklahoma Channel 1. As far as maintenance, I mean, I guess it would save money there. So, GF Guthrie says roundabouts help traffic flow a lot faster. The one good thing is you probably won't have to stop at a traffic light if you're coming north and
No,
south.
you got to stop and make sure you don't run into somebody
That's
else
true.
that's doing the roundabout.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I don't know how many of these folks that are commenting about the roundabouts have ever lived in a state that has a lot of them, but I have.
I have.
And
Ohio has them too.
I'm just telling you, they're a pain, and there are a lot of wrecks at roundabouts. There just are.
But if you go through it 10, 15 times, and is it after you get adjusted to it, and you know
I don't
what
think
you're
it's
looking for?
But usually the wrecks are not from folks that are
Yeah,
used
it's not
to
local.
driving.
It's not local. There'll be people
Well, that
coming
happens
in.
all the time. Yeah, especially all the accidents in front of Brahms.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's always
Right.
not always.
Most times.
Super
Yeah.
Majority.
above
Yeah.
majority
Yep.
Yeah.
is someone from out of state or out of town.
Yeah. I mean, it's the people coming in that aren't aware it's there. They're flying, they get off on the exit of John Vance exit, and they're heading down there, and all of a sudden there's no stoplight, and then they're on it, and they don't really go, what the heck is this? And the next thing you know, they're running into somebody. So.
Well, it'd be interesting. I never think about. I was going through some of the comments on Guthrie News Page Facebook. I don't know exactly what they said here, but I wonder if that would be easy for a semi truck driver to go through a roundabout.
Ooh,
No,
not
at all.
That's a tight shift load.
Gosh.
Oh, nobody ever
We didn't even think about that one, did we? Bring it back. Bring the vote back.
What happens like if we always, not always, but we see like mobile homes being
Yeah.
You won't be seeing that anymore.
in those big windmill things.
No, you won't be seeing that anymore.
Yeah.
Driving a concrete truck through that.
Well, that you can get to, but I mean, I'm just.
Well, the
there's-
concrete-
these are all the things, though,
Yeah.
that, in my opinion, make roundabouts a bad idea.
I'm just now thinking out loud. I haven't.
Yeah. Because your cement trucks, they're going to be on the curb, and now you're going to have your curb's going to be breaking here within a year. So you're going to have bad curbs on the roundabout now.
And don't forget the green space in the middle too.
Okay, now Stefan needs to be banned.
No.
Well, no,
he needs to be banned.
Well, his dog growled at me today.
He needs to be banned.
Yeah, you're right. Me too.
Oh, yeah, and you too.
Get Stefan out of
Get
here.
him out of here. Get him out of here.
Steph says, "Why stop at one roundabout? Let's do one for the dealerships, Eskridge and Vance."
Yeah, let's
You got
completely
this.
screw the road up. Stefan, we're officially broke up.
Guthrie Oklahoma Channel 1 says, "Once you get used to them, all is good. I hated them the first time I went through one also." Yeah, that's kind of get used to it maybe. I mean, you're going to drive through it every day, Phil, so you tell us.
You know what? I won't. I'll just get on. I'll get on 35 and I'll go up to Seward and I'll come up and drive the crappiest road in city limits for 2 miles and come back the other way out of principle. I won't do it.
Well, you have to go down in Prairie Grove to get it.
No, I'll just go up, no matter where I'm at. I'll go down here. I'll get on 33. I'll get on 35 and I'll drive all the way around.
The exit in Seward from now on.
If you leave downtown Guthrie, what's your route?
I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go out to 35 and I'm going to circle around out of principle from now on. It's ridiculous.
It's not here yet, though.
No, it's not. Hadn't been approved?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm okay. It's going to get approved?
It's going to get it.
Oh, boy. Okay,
well,
I'm mad again.
We're 0 for 3.
No, you're right. I'm the semi trucks.
Yeah.
Tyler, little booger. He's trying to get me in trouble again.
Again.
If you hate it, protest at the city council meeting.
I'm in. Funny guy.
Well, I will say this. I obviously do not like roundabouts, but and the biggest problem I have is that stretch of the road is horrendous.
It's bad.
It's horrible on Sooner. But
I just wish the ACOG people would listen to the local people.
that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yes.
And I'm including myself in this. If Eddie and the staff have reviewed this, because I have a lot of confidence in Eddie and the staff. I do.
Yeah.
A lot of confidence in him. I don't like it personally. If they think it's the right thing for the city,
to set it up the next
correct, then I'll support that. I don't like it personally, but a lot of things you don't have to like
Change,
personally, but
yeah.
it's better overall. If they think it's better overall, that's fine. I'll just avoid it every chance I can.
Yeah, and this is just one example with with school, city.
It's going to hurt business, that convenience store on the corner. Oh yeah, it will, because there'll be people that will avoid the roundabout.
I've never been in that convenience store once in my life.
I covered some crimes there, but I haven't.
Yeah.
That's my go-to place.
I've never been there in my life.
All right, are we ready to?
Yeah, I've been ready to move on for 30 minutes.
Okay. We want to talk about the municipal pool.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh boy, we spent money to find out we can't do it.
Well, that final answer has not come yet. But the headline for Guthrie News Page: City pool receives poor report for plumbing, continues ongoing evaluation.
Yeah. Let's go and scratch that idea.
What was the deal?
The first report for the aging pool inside Highland Park did not see a passing grade.
Remember they were talking about redoing the plumbing in it, where you don't have to spend $9 million, you spend $4 million
Well,
instead.
the big thing is Carruthers Brothers, the construction company, awarded $16,000 to go in there to see what the heck is going on, and maybe provide a plan for city to go with.
Yeah.
So city folks will have a full understanding of what needs to happen.
Yeah, I don't think the pool's going to get passed. Personally,
The construction company determined the plumbing is completely deteriorated.
yeah.
Well, it's 1 million years old.
And Eddie said how the plumbing has been operated. He has, unbeknownst to us, I have no idea
How it's been working.
And I agreed with them spending. I've talked to people who didn't agree with spending $16,000. Some people thought it could be done cheaper. I don't know any of that. But I like the investment to go in there. Now they're going to go. I think they were there today or yesterday. I can't remember. But they are going to be now looking to test the concrete of the pool to see if there's any longevity left of that.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no as well.
Fill it in, make a baseball field, we'll have games.
Baseball? Why a baseball field, Ronnie?
Oh, I like baseball.
Well, I'm sacrificing for the roundabout. You can sacrifice this.
Okay, make it a softball and baseball field.
Oh, big sacrifice. Okay.
And then enough room. Oh, small fields.
Yeah, small
Little-
field. Yeah.
small.
Like a little t-ball game.
Yeah.
Little t-ball.
Like one field.
one field. That's
So
it.
that's what we got at Owens.
Yeah,
We're
just one field.
still waiting on engineering to finish out the complex, and then some decisions will have to be made, and then
And
hopefully.
6 years later, we'll get started.
No.
It's already been 2.
It's not the city's fault on that one either.
I'm not blaming Eddie. I only blame Eddie on
Guthrie,
everything
Oklahoma,
else.
Channel 1 is not getting off the ambulance deal.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
Is the pool going to happen? Chris, what's your thoughts?
I think I'm in the minority. I think money can go elsewhere.
But do you think they're going to do something with the pool?
Um,
If they do something with the pool before they fix Seward Road, I'm going to flip out.
I've had.
Or Sooner Road, sorry.
Yeah.
I've not talked to all council members.
Yeah.
I would say I don't know. My instinct says no.
Yeah, I think no, too.
My instinct says no. Not at this current time.
Yeah.
Josh Seabolt, 3 best guys in Guthrie, 2nd best thing to do on Wednesday nights in Guthrie. Pastor Josh, preacher, probably number 1.
Well, I know
church.
the first best.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Jesus. Absolutely.
Yes.
Greg Gibson says, which commissioner is responsible for
City
the
city
stretch
road.
of road?
City Road.
As city road.
Surrounded by county roads along that stretch.
Yeah. Okay, so Guthrie, Oklahoma Channel 1. Amlet's deal in South Logan County. What will happen now that Evan has switched to AMS? Just saying. 10-4. Yeah, so I guess the IMSA was the ambulance provider for Oklahoma County, Edmond, which also there's a couple pockets that are actually in Logan County. But they are phasing out AMS, which is a national chain as well. They're going to come in and do that as well. So I don't think that will be any change outside of a new ambulance service coming in. Ambulance service, there's been a few things with ambulance service, and some of the fees are going up for the EMS by the city of Guthrie, increasing some things. They did a study. The insurance company that the city works with had a couple of examples, like City of Guthrie runs 4,000 calls a year.
A lot.
And so they had a couple of other EMS services that run about the same numbers. They didn't say who they were, and their prices were up. Guthrie kind of was low in most of them.
Need more fees.
So they raised the price of those fees.
Yep.
Well,
So like from $1,300 to $1,600. I don't want to get into it. There's an article on
Fees
Guthrie News
fix
page.
everything.
Yep.
There's an article on the news page if you want the detail of it. But so things are going up a couple $100 on those deals. Also they hope to start in January a subscription thing for those that live in the EMS district. So here's what it is.
Oh.
$100 a year for the household.
Yeah.
So your entire family is covered in the household, and for $100, if you need to use the ambulance services, and you go, they transport you or don't transport you, they will send your fee to the insurance company. Insurance company will write off whatever your insurance, whatever you establish that with, and whatever the remainder of the insurance says, you got to pay. We did this, you have to pay $800. The fire department, EMS, will write that off.
It's a good deal. It really is. No, it's a good deal.
Unless you have really good insurance.
Very few insurances pay 100% of an ambulance run.
Okay.
I mean, just very few.
I mean, an ambulance run can
You know
cost
that for
you
sure, Phil?
$3,000.
Yes, I do. I've experienced that. Yeah, wasn't good.
Yeah. So that, it will help a little bit to give a little bit of funding to EMS, but there's still and this is not just a Guthrie Logan County thing. This is a statewide deal. Trying to find more funding. I think there's been more conversations even within the last couple of weeks of trying to find more funding for ambulance services. So, and it's the city service that contracts with the EMS district. So, anyway, Guthrie, Oklahoma Channel 1. So, will Guthrie Fire Department take over EMS all the way to Waterloo Road and take over the territory that IMSA has now? No, the company that's coming in for IMSA will take that territory. They'll assume all the responsibilities that IMSA had. So, no, Guthrie will not be going unless it's mutual aid. Right. But no, Guthrie will not go into those. It will be the new company, AMS, that will assume those responsibilities.
Yep.
Moving on.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
Is that it? Phil, you're pouting.
You are pouting.
I'm not pouting. I'm not pouting.
I'm not pouting.
I'm mad.
I'm not pouting. I'm not pouting.
I just hate it when you do things just because you want to do something. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's for the future, Phil.
Okay.
That's what they said.
All right. Now, Roundabout's going to fix all of our problems.
Yep. We'll slow everybody down. Everybody down.
I've had a lot of questions on the human remains that were found. It's going to take a while. I think it's going to take a while to identify the body.
People were wanting you to tell him that day.
Yeah.
Well, who
was it?
Well, who is it?
Yeah.
No, it's going to take some time. I do know the police department are working multiple leads. So, yes, Ronnie?
Are they treating it as a homicide?
I think they got to work with the identity first.
Okay, then they'll go from there.
Go from there, but
There's no ID or anything like that with the body?
not saying.
Oh, you're not saying, or they're not saying?
They're not saying.
Well, you just tell me after the show. It's fine.
No. So it was a very random area. So, it could have been a homeless person, could be a transient, could have been
Guy that picked against Guthrie to win a football game.
it could be that. It could be a whole bunch of things. So, but no, it's going to take a while, and the medical examiner will have that information when that becomes available. So. That's the number one question. I've been getting that a lot. So I don't know. Have anything there.
Is there a homeless problem in Guthrie?
Yes.
Where are they? And I'm not. I just don't see them. I'm not saying that there's not. I just don't see it.
The only time I see it is when I'm going to get some food around the 35-33 corridor. When I went to where the human remains were found. I went that night. I didn't do anything with the story until the next morning, but I saw two.
Saw some camps?
I didn't see any camps.
But
I just saw.
Are they transients?
It looks like it.
So they're passing through.
If you're, not necessarily, because if you are coming from 33 over there by Generations Church, if you're coming from church to Generations Church into Guthrie, when you're going over the viaduct, if you look off to the right there, I believe there are camps in that wooded area because I've seen sharpened carts out
where the
there.
elbow used to
I've
be.
seen people
Where the
walking
elbow's
there. Yeah. So I think
I've heard about that as well.
I think that area does have them. I know there was an incident over there at one of the gyms over here on Division where a homeless person tried to get in somebody's door. I mean,
we're going to have to address those things.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a problem. I guess I see it every now more.
Well, the first thing
It's always been that 35-33.
You just don't enable them.
Well, the first thing
There's been some crime out there too.
First thing I always think about is, first of all, it's horribly sad that somebody's homeless.
That's really sad.
It's
really
just
is.
so sad.
That's terrible.
But we've got to figure out, and when I say we got to address it, I'm not saying run them off and just shoo them to the next city. I'm saying we got to figure out what's going on and try to help any way we can. I believe that.
Well, and again, I don't know. I don't know. There's reasons out there that I've heard that we have a problem because we have a place in town where you can go to get help, and then they get kicked out because they misbehavior, and then they just throw them onto the streets, and then there you go. There's your problem when you bring people in to help them, but then they break the rules and you kick them out, and then now they're just here in Guthrie.
Right. Right.
I think that's an issue.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I do. I think that's right. Yeah. We had some people that obviously didn't watch the high school huddle wanting to know what the prediction of the Carl Albert Blue Jay game.
That was the best show of the year. You guys got to watch predictions. Go Blue Jays.
Some people were at church.
Go Blue Jays.
I mean, I'm just saying. We all picked. Well, two of us picked Guthrie to win.
Chris, who'd you pick?
Well,
Carl Albert.
who'd you pick, Chris?
My brain told me to go with Carl Albert.
Carl Albert.
Yeah, what a guy. Has no love for this town.
Nope, doesn't care about him.
Zero.
When they win, though.
Okay, we'll be winners.
They will be winners.
Yeah.
All right, I brought this.
Blue Jays.
I brought this up the other day when I go to my son's baseball game. There's time to have some questions on social media.
Oh, when you're sitting there?
Have you seen my social media post about the radio station?
I did. I didn't comment, but I did.
Did you look at the comments?
No, I did not.
This
Okay,
was
good.
your personal page?
No. We're going to talk about it. And so this is a perfect opportunity for some interaction. I hit Phil with some news. He's been grumpy. He's been
Well,
pouty.
it's a lot to take in.
It's a lot of news. I knew it was going to happen. Eddie, you should have told me. I could have told you what was going to happen. Okay. Not that it matters.
Okay.
The radio station's ratings for Oklahoma City are in for the last quarter, July through September.
So you're saying all radio stations?
Oklahoma City.
I would
market.
assume they're bad.
Okay. My first question is, and this is for folks out there as well.
Okay.
This was on my personal social
like
media,
this,
personal
actually.
page. Okay.
I like this. I used to listen to radio all the time.
Do you still listen to AM or FM radio?
Neither.
I forget about AM radio still.
Neither anymore.
Yes.
You listen to music?
When I'm out working in my truck, yes.
So in your vehicle.
In my work truck, yes.
So when you're not in a vehicle, and this is a question for everyone as well. When you're not in your vehicle, do you listen to FM or AM radio?
When I'm not in the vehicle?
When you're not in the vehicle.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay. Pull this up here real quick. I do listen to
I listen to sports radio, sports talk. If I'm not in my vehicle, sometimes. Not very often, though.
what do you think the number one radio station in Oklahoma City, ratings wise, is?
Which one has the sports animal?
WWL. Well, the sports animal is WWLS, the sports animal.
I'll go with that one.
You know the sports animal?
Sure.
Okay, number 10.
Okay. KOMA?
Number 1.
Okay.
What number is that on the dial?
Wait a second. KOMA, didn't they just let somebody go?
Yeah, we can talk about that in a second. This was July through September.
What's that number on the radio, KOMA?
92.5.
Yeah, 92.
I never heard of 92.5.
Oh, played all the good, used to play all the good old rock music.
I listen to the Cat.
Cat, number 3.
I listen to the Cat.
92.5, coma, 8.7 rating. Cat, number 3, 6.1.
Ooh, so they're way behind. 3 and 1.
Well, I can tell you, I mentioned the sports animal, number 10, 2.6. Now, that number will go up because football season.
Yeah.
So they might be around 3-ish. GF Guthrie, let's see here. Cody says coma.
Yeah.
Get here. Okay. T. Fred says Sirius XM radio in my car, and I listen to it every day. GF Guthrie says we use FM mostly, but we hardly use the radio. Larry goes with coma. Stephen Haga, Mercy Measure, 96.1 KXXY, not in the top. Oh, they're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7, 3.1.
What about that? Is the country second?
Nope.
So what about
Twister? The Twister number
101.9?
4, 5.7 rating.
What about I don't know if this is still a station here or not.
Greg Gibson.
102.7. Remember that one? Number 2?
KJYO.
Yeah.
KJ 103.
Yeah, KJ 103. Yeah.
6.4.
Okay.
6.4. Greg says playlist only for me. No talking heads for me. Nathan Evans says 98.9 for number 2, which is KYIS.
No, I already got that one right.
You said Kiss?
No. I said 102.7 was number 2.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not 98.9. Let's see here. KYIS. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9, Nate. 3.0 rating. T-Fred says 107.7 the franchise got a 1 point per rating, which is an OU football station. Yeah, 1.4 is not good at all.
No.
Not good at all. So, yeah, they are a distance in there. So
We're going to talk about the...
Larry says, has Guthrie ever had a radio station?
Yes.
Sure have.
1490. In fact, 1490 is still on the air.
Yep.
The antenna out by 35 and 33. Jimmy Swaggart. 35 and 33, kind of behind Love's, is where the antenna's at, Larry. But it used to be 1490 KOKC. And then actually, when I did my first Guthrie football game on the radio was back in 1999. Norman owned the station, owned that at the time. And so we were broadcasting on a Norman station that was on 1490. But yeah, it used to be a big deal.
Yeah.
It used to be local DJs and shows, local commercials. It'd be fun to have a Guthrie radio station. And I looked at it.
We talked about it several years ago.
Several years ago. But
it's hard to make the math work.
the math is hard. I've always someone who is in sports talks radio management told me that he's not sure what the shelf life of music radio.
Yeah.
He said sports and talk will be fine for a long, long time. But as far as music, the way that people get their music now, he's not sure how, because it's all about advertising.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, the most important part of radio is the commercials.
Yep.
The music's just the extra fluff.
Yeah.
But so it'd be interesting to see. I know my radio listening ship has gone way down.
Yeah.
But when I'm in the truck, I do listen to the radio.
See, I listen to my playlist.
Yeah.
I mean, I just get in and...
We listen to XM right now.
Yeah.
But no, when I'm in my work truck, I don't have any of that, so I just listen to radio.
Yeah.
T-Fred says the reason why they are still in the air is because of OU athletics. And that's I think 100,000 watt station too, so their signal is huge. And that helps.
Yeah.
That helps Coleman too. They have a 100,000 watt
Yeah.
station, 92.5 on there. So
You listen to OU game on 107.7, pretty close to Polk, I believe. Maybe a little further.
Brittany says she got to be a radio star last week.
Okay. For Lift Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to the Chris Plank show?
The who?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Brent. He's the OU sideline reporter guy.
Oh.
Who has a side job.
No, I haven't.
I think he's actually on
With Hank
Fox.
FM or something?
No, it's in Norman. KREF.
Oh, yeah, K-Ref. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure their folks in Norman got to hear it. Different audience, different crowds. So she was a radio star in Norman, that's for sure.
Oh, boy. Cousin Nate coming at you.
And she shared it on her Facebook page, too. So
Cousin Nate. Got something to say.
also
You can't leave that out.
also the voice of OU softball.
Okay.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that program.
Where were you going to talk? Where was your question?
OU has a softball team?
That field is, that area is small. They need glad they're getting something big because that seating and everything is so small.
The
They're
Guthrie Lady Jays were there Saturday, so
Yes.
we were there. Yeah, it is a little bitty.
yeah, it's tiny, especially for OU.
We talked about this on the High School Huddle show. It goes on every Wednesday at 6, but congratulations to the Lady Jays. I know they came up a little short for what they wanted, but, man, what a great year. They should be awful proud of their accomplishment.
I think when they
did a great job.
they're pissed and mad right now, which I can completely understand that, but they'll look back on it and be happy. I mean, they won't be satisfied, but they'll be like, man, that's a pretty damn good year.
Good accomplishment.
Yeah, great accomplishment. Yeah. And for the juniors this year, who can be seniors next year, hell,
Something
go
to work for.
Go win it next year.
Go win one next
right?
year.
Go win it.
No, that's right.
Piedmont's back.
It's all right. We'll beat their ass this time.
Ronnie comes out with curse words.
Yeah, this is our mic.
Oh, open mic.
Yeah, this ain't high school huddle.
Dadgummit. Okay.
Yeah.
Brittany. She goes, I know I'm not big time, but that's not what we're saying.
No, that's not what we're saying
No.
at all, Brittany.
In fact, Brittany was fantastic. I listened to it.
She does a good job.
She asked me to do a thing for her, and I actually listened to the entire thing, Brittany. If you want to listen to it, it's on our Facebook page. But did a really, really good job. She hit the points, had some fun with it, got a little OU thing at the end of it. So her and Chris Plank, it was really good.
Did a good job.
Did a really good job, yeah. I was just saying, for people in Guthrie, it wouldn't have been good, but for Norman, it had been good.
Well, I don't listen to radio anymore.
Right.
So when you ask me who's Chris Plank, I don't know. I listen to no radio.
He does the play-by-play for OU softball.
Yeah.
And
He gives
football
he gives a score updates if you're at the game.
I guarantee he's got a good following.
Yeah,
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 yes.
Guarantee
yeah,
he does.
yeah. No doubt he does. I believe the radio station's somewhere in Stillwater.
Okay.
Cody says. I'm not sure what that is about. That's okay, Phil. I've had 2 people message me this. Phil is getting tired.
No,
Phil is bored.
Phil's pissed off right now. There's a difference.
Okay. All right, we're just looking out for you.
Okay.
The
okay.
audience
You know
is
what?
looking at your.
I'll raise the energy a little.
Drink some water.
No, I don't want water.
You've got literally 2 bottles there.
Don't paw at me. I don't want water. Right
drink it.
now. No.
Drink it.
Phil, what would you like to talk about to cheer you up?
You know what always cheers me up when we do interactive.
Oh,
Jesus. When we do interactive shows and we do stuff like trivia, it has to do with music or just current events. Or
I got a new segment.
That's always fun.
I got a new segment.
Ronnie's dropped the ball heavily on Is It Legal last several weeks.
I got a new segment.
All the time and effort to go
Everybody
into it.
loved that, and you dropped the ball.
High School Huddle, we are very busy, and that's our main focus, honestly, guys. Sorry. we're
No, that's not true.
But
Chris and I find a way to do several
I
other
got a new
things.
segment for this week.
Well, Miss Brittany wants to do trivia.
Well, we'll do that later.
Okay.
New segment this week. You ready?
Can't wait.
It's gonna be a blood.
What's the funniest thing you heard all week long? That's the new segment. What's the funniest thing you heard all week long, Phil?
I don't.
I got one.
Okay.
You got one?
I got one.
You've had time to study, so
I have. So you think about it while I'm talking.
the funniest thing you've heard this
Funniest
week?
thing you've heard all week.
Oh, I got one.
Funniest thing I've heard
no, I got one.
all week long.
Have you seen Dolly Parton's new shoes?
Have you seen them?
Neither is she.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, that was.
The punchline is
Okay.
no, neither is she.
No, I literally said I don't
That's
think
the
she
funniest
has
thing
either.
I've heard this week.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I heard all week is that Caleb Williams, the USC quarterback, is demanding he gets partial ownership in any team that drafts him.
Okay, now that came out this summer.
It's really come back out now, though.
Yeah, it's
That's the funniest thing I heard this week, though.
Yeah.
I don't care when it came out. It's the funniest thing I heard all week.
No.
I don't think it's legal either. I don't think you can be a player
No.
or owner.
No, you can't.
I question whether it's real or not that he said it.
Yeah, if I was him, I would definitely come out and say something, yes or no. Because it making him look really bad.
Yeah.
Phil having to carry things.
That's funny.
What's Pastor Josh talking about?
All the water I packed. I bought $400 worth of water today.
It was
Had to carry it all
$45 earlier. Now it's $400.
Well, it's 9:00 almost.
8:46.
Started talking about it 3 hours ago.
Cousin Nate says y'all need to do a show with an in-person audience. We've had that before.
Nathan, you've been in an audience before.
Yeah.
Cousin Nate's been in an audience before.
That's fun. There's nothing stopping us. Chris, set that up, will you?
Playroom, yeah. Yep. Chairs here, audience in there.
Phil's carrying the show. Well, I've had multiple people worried about Phil's boredom.
I'm not bored. What?
I'm just the voice of the people.
You
Phil.
look bored, Phil.
You set me up.
You were like,
No, this is your fault. You set me up with how this show started, and you did it on purpose. You set me up.
I report, you
Did he
decide.
set me up?
No, he just reports. That's all he does.
That's all I do.
Observe and report.
You two are terrible.
Now he's attacking us.
Why are you touching me down there?
Everybody, as we transition to our next segment here, we got to come up with trivia. Brittany, what kind of trivia should we
Give
have
us some
tonight?
trivia. Everybody out there, give us ideas.
It's almost 9 o'clock. We really got to do trivia.
Yes, we're going to
We
do
can
trivia.
go real quick
Why do you
trivia.
got to be a fuddy-duddy?
Okay.
There's room for one of us on this show, and that's me tonight.
Okay, so who gets this first?
Okay.
How many city council members are there?
7.
Trouble.
I know the answers. Just because my brain doesn't process things as quickly as it used to, that you guys are basically attacking me
Okay.
by making me do this. My wife pointed that out.
Who is the City of Guthrie's Director of Planning?
Just Fortney.
I know his name. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Oh, Cunningham.
No, blonde hair.
Smith.
Brittany, we're waiting for your trivia.
Please, Brittany. Dan.
Dan Kasich.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Who
Sorry,
helped you with the
Dan.
answer? Seabolt got you. Good job, Seabolt. Okay, let's see here. Okay, trivia. When you,
Why doesn't Chris ever have to answer questions?
well, You were supposed to come up with the trivia.
That's right. You were.
So
Me
Phil-
and Chris.
so we
spoke
can
in- yeah.
compete.
Phil dropped the ball.
Stand by.
All right, here we go.
Stand by. Let me see here.
Tanya, if
Phil?
you're watching,
Oh boy.
please do not leave again. It was the most pathetic thing I saw all weekend long.
Yeah,
this poor
yeah.
puppy.
You had one
lost
weekend of
puppy.
it.
He calls me all weekend long
Yeah.
because you're out of town. You ever leave again, you take him with you.
One weekend. Wow.
I don't do well.
Oh my God, it's pathetic. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life.
I had people call and invite me to
my
go places, and I'd
gosh.
say, "No, I don't want to go." It was bad.
Pathetic.
It was bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah, it was
He
bad.
called me 3 times within like 30 minutes.
It was bad. It really was. I didn't shower until Sunday. Me.
Proud of you.
I didn't
Yeah.
shower. I didn't shower for Friday. I
not
didn't
that
shower Friday night or Saturday. I was
not
so
that bad,
depressed.
is it?
I just sat in my house and just ate food I shouldn't and watched football games.
Not that bad, is
Where
it?
were you Saturday night?
Where was I Saturday night?
Maybe it was Friday night.
You went out to dinner.
You went out of.
I really don't remember.
You went out of town.
You did go out of town.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Mommy. Let me see here.
I had sources in
Everywhere. don't you?
Payne County.
Oh boy.
You were spotted in Payne County
Saturday night?
or Friday night. I can't remember what night it was.
I wasn't in Payne County.
Not Friday or Saturday.
No, not in Payne County.
Perkins is in Payne County.
Perkins.
No, I wasn't in Perkins. Oh yeah, no, I was. Never mind. Yeah, I did make. Who did?
Pit stop.
Wait a second. Who was it? Let me think here.
Oh,
No, I'm
it doesn't matter who it is.
A news reporter never get ways of sources.
Let me see here. Trivia. We never do sports trivia.
Because our fans don't like sports.
Our people don't like sports.
Okay. Let's do.
Go Blue Jays.
Brittany says, I like playing Family Feud style with the
TV
top answers on the
show.
They're
board.
going to win by 30.
TV show. Trivia. Oh, Suzanne Summers died this week.
76.
I told you that, yeah. I broke that.
Coming
It
knocking on the
She
door.
was smoking hot.
Been
back in
waiting
the
for
day.
you.
Beautiful lady.
was a good walk
Regal
off, too,
Beagle.
by the way.
Appreciate that.
Good walk off. It's so good. Come on, knock on my door.
All right.
In for you.
He's looking at.
If this is going to work, you can't cheat.
Well, you ain't cheating. You ain't trying, Phil.
You're not. Right in the throat.
You should probably switch seats. Switch seats.
You know what? I'm not doing it. You do it. Pick trivia, Ronnie, and I'll play. I'm over it. Ronnie's making a mockery.
push the button. Let's go.
Me trying to do it.
In the show.
Yeah, let's go.
I think we can go 9 more minutes.
9 more minutes. That's a long time.
Phil, you gave up that quick?
Well, Ronnie's mocking me. I'm old. I'm frustrated. I'm tired.
There wasn't one single trivia on that website.
I did
He
my-
was on.
I did my.
There was not a single question on
Friday
there.
afternoon is what my sources are
I
telling
did
me.
my taxes.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
my taxes.
Tanya's gone. Taxes. It
was a rough
We
weekend.
did ours. We did ours too. Yeah.
It was such
and then
a rough
Suzanne Summer
weekend.
dies.
Yeah, and you two idiots absolutely love to send text messages to me saying, Phil, did you remember Dick Butkus? Dead at 80. I mean, stuff like this. My heroes are dying left and right, and you mock me.
First off, I didn't know if you knew of him or not, and then I'm
Really?
just letting you know.
Really?
If you did know him,
Really?
he's passed.
You don't think that I knew who
Well, I
Dick
didn't. No,
Butkus
I
was?
can't. I can't.
Then,
Really?
I wasn't for certain.
then I said, you remember Susan Summer, how hot she was? Well, she's dead. 76.
Seems like no one's in a good mood tonight. What's wrong?
Well, I don't want to do all the work all the time on
No,
the
go
trivia.
ahead.
I got it. I got it.
You got it.
I got you.
Okay, good.
I got to go against Chris?
Ooh.
What kind of trivia you guys want?
Whatever you want.
Oh, I thought you already had it.
Pick it. Let's go.
I can do it right now.
I'm going to win.
We're
Undefeated.
going to do music trivia because Chris is really good at it.
If anyone listened to KLK 1490 back in the old days, say something. It's now a station run by Snake, a.k.a. Jimmy Swagger. Yeah, we mentioned earlier who owns that. It's a
What'd
Christian.
poor Jimmy do to everybody?
Something like, okay, Channel 1.
Oh, he had some indiscretions back in the day, which makes him human and a snake.
Let's see here.
Let's prepare for next week by having trivia ready. Oh, okay. Now we got people criticizing us, Ronnie.
You can get their own show, Phil.
Oh, boy.
Well,
That's the wrong
That
approach.
was always your go-to.
Well, yeah, but not to Brittany.
Oh, that was Brittany?
Brittany.
Oh, sorry.
Usually Phil speaks out of
Yes. Now
his rear end.
Willing people in here, reeling them in. Did they ever say why Roddy K was fired? Did they ever say why Roddy K was fired? He was fired because he said he made a statement that they said was inappropriate. I know he does.
Yeah. I think it was a way to save money.
I think it was a way to save money.
Brittany says, "Watch it."
Roddy, that was for you.
Right. Here's a couple.
What's the category?
90s music.
That's an absolute setup for me to get smoked.
It's not 90s country. It's 90s
matter.
music.
Phil, this is your heyday.
80s was my heyday.
Phil, you'll know.
You're older and wiser in the 90s, though.
So are we gonna blurt it, or do we got the?
I suck. I can't process stuff very fast anymore.
Okay, we'll do.
This do 90s. I'm fine.
No,
Let's
we are
go.
doing that. We'll do Wheel of Fortune style.
How you do that?
Then whoever buzzes in first, you got 3 seconds.
Well, I'm screwed.
Well, then you got to know the answer. Ready?
You know Jones is winning
We'll
lost
start
record,
easy.
but you
We'll
can't.
start easy. Ready? 90s music.
How do I?
Yeah.
Oh no, we got to say something.
Oh, yours is Ryan Walters.
Ryan Walters is an idiot.
And it goes off the very first. It's not.
So if I say
yeah.
What's yours?
Go, Jace.
So obvious.
All right.
Well, you didn't tell me what to say, so
All right. Ready?
ready.
Who was the lead vocalist for the band Nirvana?
Ryan Walters is an idiot. That's me. I said it.
I said
know.
it first.
No,
I did
that
too.
was me.
Phil.
Thank you. That was me.
I said
That
it
was
first.
me.
Guarantee you I said it first.
Oh boy, he killed himself.
One.
No.
yeah,
no,
he said it
no,
was
stop.
three.
No, he's talking.
Chris.
Kurt
Cobain.
Cobain.
Chris is right.
That's such a bunch of crap. I'm not going to play this game.
He said 3 seconds.
And you were sitting over there talking the whole time. You know what? Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
You guys are right. He is.
Here's a tough one.
Oh, tough one.
What is the best-selling album of the 1990s?
Go, Jace. Titanic soundtrack.
Wrong.
Wow, that was a good one though. That was a good
That was
guess.
a good one,
No,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
a good guess. I'm gonna
It was
go
late 90s though.
It's got to be a soundtrack. I'm gonna go.
Oh, you got good.
What?
Listen.
Ryan Walters is
Phil?
an idiot.
He's working on Israel right now. Give him some break.
Oh yeah, he's trying to fix the world's problems. Forget about education. I don't know.
Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
Wow,
Really?
Not a soundtrack.
That's kind of ironic.
Really?
It's kind of ironic, don't you think?
It is ironic, don't you think?
All right, ready for this one?
That was good.
What was Britney Spears'
Oh.
debut single?
Go, Chris.
Go, Chris.
Go,
Baby, one more time.
Correct.
baby, go one time.
Hit me, baby.
He didn't
one
say
more
hit
time.
me. He said baby, go one more time.
It's correct. It's baby, one more time.
Yep, I got him.
Phil, I got it right.
That's good.
Phil got screwed on the question.
here we
See,
go.
now people are standing up for me. Thank you.
T-Fred.
Oh,
right.
you don't respect
No,
T-Fred?
he's going to take up for you.
Who was the best-selling female artist in the 90s?
Celine Dion.
Go, Chris.
Ryan Walters.
Chris?
Whitney Houston.
Wrong. Phil?
Celine Dion.
Wrong. Mariah Carey.
Sweet Fantasy.
Oh, goodness.
What's the song?
Oh, talking about something. Okay.
All right, you ready for this
That's
one?
a good one.
Which R&B group's member band included T-Bones, Chili, and Left Eye?
Chris Evans. Go, Jace.
Go Jays.
TLC.
Dadgummit, I knew it. I knew it. Left eye, I knew it. But I can't.
She burns houses down.
Oh, boy, she did.
She
Atlanta
needs
Falcons.
Need some waterfalls.
Andre Rison.
Need some waterfalls.
Needed some
All
waterfalls.
right, here's a layup. Here's a layup. Which 90s rapper starred in the TV show Fresh Prince of
Ryan
Bel-Air?
Walters.
Chris? Phil? Phil?
Will Smith. I'm on the board.
Phil's on the board.
Not a shutout.
That was quick. That was a good one, Phil. Easy, but good one.
I do need some Tom T. Hall music.
Gosh.
I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I'm going to say it anyway. Which rapper released the critically acclaimed album Illmatic in 1994?
What's it called?
Illmatic, Illmatic.
Go, Jace.
Ryan, go ahead.
Coolio.
Nope. Phil, you won't get this.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just trying to think
yeah.
of any rapper that I possibly know
Of the 90s. Yeah.
of the 90s. And I'm trying to remember when the Little White Boys started.
Isn't time up?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nas.
No, yeah, I don't even know who Nas is. Who's Nas?
It's not.
Okay.
Not worth
Oh, my gosh. I love this. This is so good.
Oh, Will Smith was a good guess. Brittany had that one. That would have been a
Yep.
good one.
What was the title of Whitney Houston's 1992 hit movie, The Bodyguard?
Go, Chris.
Go, Chris.
I will always love you.
Such a good movie. You ever watch that movie all the time?
And
Chris is on the board.
the video is really good.
So good. That
Where
movie's
she's
so
like
good.
this, and the she looks
She
up.
looks up. Yeah.
white- the white
Have you ever
background.
seen The Bodyguard?
The best scene in the whole movie, though, was when
I've never
they're in-
seen
when,
Bodyguard.
when they're in the kitchen.
We watched it all the time growing up. VHS. We had it on VHS.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it must be me, Mom.
Can I talk?
Oh, no. Moving on.
Oh, guess not.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, I'm done.
I got to look for another answer.
No, I'm fine.
Cranky Bottoms. Steph says, "Who wrote I Will Always Love You?"
Dolly Parton.
She's getting the good royalties.
Yep.
Dolly
That
Parton.
was a layup. Okay.
Who scored a late 90s hit with the song from the movie Titanic?
Ryan.
Phil? One.
Celine Dion.
Yep. Good.
Great movie.
Tanya's favorite.
What was the name of the controversial music filing sharing service that launched in 1999? Go, Chris.
Napster.
Napster. Correct.
Again, I know this. Really bothers me.
Jeff Guthrie says Bodyguard is a classic.
Chris,
Brittany
if you don't get this one right, we're going to have issues.
Okay.
No. Another
Pressure's on-
layup for
pressure's
Chris.
No,
on
you
me.
should know this.
Another
Phil.
layup.
No, you'll know this, but I'm going to be upset if he doesn't know
Pressure
this
for
answer.
me, not you.
Oh, okay.
Who was the front man for Pearl Jam?
Jeff Guthrie.
G of Guthrie? Go ahead. You're just throwing things
He
out
didn't say
there.
it. No, he didn't buzz in right.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know either. Ron Jeremy. Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy? Really?
Oh, my God. What are you doing in the
That's an
90s?
entirely different trivia category.
We're in the wrong
What is he
genre
doing?
here.
Isn't that a song, Jeremy?
What was the band you said?
Pearl Jam.
And don't they have a song called Jeremy?
Not Ron Jeremy.
But I think they have a song named Jeremy.
Jeremy spoken.
That song, yeah.
Spoken.
I don't know that song. It's the
Only,
first thing that came to my
only one
mind.
of the biggest Cubs fans of all time who wrote the hit song.
Go Cubs Go. Eddie Vedder.
No.
Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder.
No points awarded,
Okay.
but he wrote the great song "Someday We'll Go All the Way" by the Chicago Cubs.
Some would say he was a prophet. They finally did it.
He was.
What year was that, Ronnie?
2016.
2016. Chris's address.
Just wanted to let you guys know.
Which pop group was formed in 1994?
A bunch
One,
of them.
2, 3, 4. There was 5 of them. I don't want to give the names.
Jeff Guthrie.
Why is Jeff Guthrie? What is this? Go Jays, remember?
Oh, yeah. Go Jays.
Go ahead.
Five. What year was it?
This was 1994. 5 women.
In Vogue.
Wrong. You want the names?
Ryan Walters.
the
I don't
names?
need the names.
Go ahead.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. Sporty Spice.
Spice is right.
You like
I
Sporty?
tell you what.
Did you like Sporty Spice the most?
I didn't.
Oh, you're going to act like you didn't like them now?
I don't know their name. I can't tell you. Spice Girls. That's a good one.
Which group released? Oh, it's really a group. Released their first rap single to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1990. It's not a group. It's not a group. It's a rapper. It's a rap. One guy. Rap
I'm going
guy.
to say Ryan.
Ryan Walters. Okay, is an idiot.
He is an idiot. And God dang it, Buffy guy, LL Cool J.
No.
90s rapper. Go Jays. Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice baby.
Good job. I'll give it up on that one. That's good.
Yep.
That's I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Philip.
Attitude's better. Oh, Stefan says now they're Old Spice.
Okay. What song was released?
It's good. Stefan.
He's got so many good jokes.
So funny.
He is funny.
So funny.
Oh, now they're Old Spice.
What song was
Phil's
released?
It's so good.
What song was released by Los Del Rio in 1993 and became a
Go
dance?
Chris.
Chris?
Go
Macarena.
Macarena.
Go Chris.
What did I say? Go,
You
Chris.
said go, Chris.
If he says go, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's because you
say Ryan and that's it. Yeah. So
exactly.
Well, if he just said go, that wouldn't matter. But if he says go, Chris, then that's improper.
Well, you guys say Ryan Walters is an idiot.
I know.
Okay.
Here you go, Phil. This is for you.
I'm ready.
Who sang the 1990 hit Vogue? Vogue.
Ryan Wall.
Go.
Chris? I mean, Phil?
Madonna.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Why
say that?
are the ones I get right? You always say they're easy.
Vogue.
How do you say that? How do I say
Vogue.
it? Vogue? Okay. Did I say it right the first
You
time or
got
second
Remember
time?
they did the whole.
Yeah.
She did the whole thing. Yeah.
It's a good video.
Phil, this one's good for you. Or Chris will know this one too. Which 90s pop duo was caught lip syncing?
Ryan, Milli Vanilli.
Right.
Blame it on the
7 to
rain.
5. Chris is up.
On the rain.
Now you get famous by doing that these days.
Well, everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Brittany, this one's for you.
Oh boy.
What was the name of the Backstreet Boys' best-selling album in the 90s?
Album? Backstreet Boys.
I always get those bands confused.
Backstreet Boys. I don't know.
Is he looking at? Is he looking?
No, I don't. Chris doesn't cheat.
No, I don't.
Oh, I do.
I know, Ronnie.
Millennium.
When I got it.
Okay. No,
When I got it.
Here's a hard one. Okay.
Okay.
Who was known as the King of Pop?
Go, Jason.
Ryan.
Chris.
King of Pop.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Prince.
Wrong. Phil.
It would be Michael by God Jackson.
I thought he was messing with me.
No, Michael Jackson.
Oh no, I thought he was messing with me.
Oh.
I gave him a point when
King
he.
of Pop. Yeah.
You gave him a point.
I thought
Everybody
he was
knows
gonna-
that.
I thought he was going to get it right, but he got it wrong.
7 to 6.
7 to
right?
6. Chris is up.
A little bit of a surge.
Played a 10.
Well, you keep doing early 90s when I was a teenager. I hope you win, Phil.
Please. I was serving our nation. And
You had a lot of free time on your hands.
Yeah, a lot of free time. Yeah. Just sitting around.
Everybody.
Brittany, this one's for you.
Rock
And,
your
and Rhonda.
body. Okay, this is an NSYNC question.
Oh, boy.
Who was the youngest member of NSYNC?
Go, Chris. Oh,
Go, Chris.
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake's correct.
See, I feel like I just get set up. by you guys. Just get set up. I get set up on these things.
Everyone's telling us it's been a good show. First one to 10?
Yep, first one 10.
Okay, first one to 10.
6. They could turn off. They don't watch it no more. It's no
Oh,
big deal.
boy, don't say that. They're going to drop like flies.
Thank you, Get Through Oklahoma Channel 1. Sleep well.
Oh, it's 9:06?
Yeah.
First one to 9.
Oh,
Where are you at now?
8.
First one to 10. Okay.
Which famous rapper was famously shot?
Go, Chris.
There's 2 of them. Go ahead.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac is right. In 19.
96.
When was Biggie shot?
Oh, who cares? Tupac. What's up?
Who cares?
I like Tupac.
Tupac's crazy.
All right. What band had a 90s hit with the song
Had what?
90s hit.
90s hit in the 90s?
Yeah.
Black Hole Sun. What band?
Black Hole Sun.
Black Hole Sun.
Go, Jays.
Don't you know? Go.
Is that enough hint?
Oh, 1.
You want to do some more?
Chris.
What was the song again? What was it?
Black Hole Sun.
It's been 3 freaking seconds.
Metallica.
Way off. No. Phil?
I don't know.
Soundgarden.
Who?
Soundgarden.
Never heard of him.
I've heard of them.
Ever heard of Soundgarden?
No.
Savage Garden.
I like quality
Steph's
music.
got it. Steph had it quick.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
What was the band in the 90s with the hit song Inner Sandman?
Go, Jays.
Brian.
Chris?
Metallica.
Metallica.
Ball game. Walk it off.
10-6.
Go, Blue Jays.
I think I did pretty well there.
You did good.
You did good. You did
good.
real good.
Thank you.
None of that was any country music, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Which is probably a good thing for you,
Yeah,
Phil.
that's a good thing.
No, it was a great thing for me.
Yeah.
All right.
In the
We're
90s?
out of here.
Yeah, in the 90s.
We're out of here. Good questions.
70s, I'd have you in country music.
No one cares about the 70s.
No, the greatest era of music.
Highly overrated.
The greatest era.
Go Blue Jays!
We're out of here. 7 o'clock kickoff.
Go
6:30
Jays,
pregame
go
show.
Jays, go Jays.
GMP TV. Phil, sleep well. Drive safe.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stop at that stoplight, get out. I'm going to enjoy the moment. It's almost gone.
All right. We're out of here. Talk to you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.